How dismal it is to see present-day Americans yearning for the very orthodoxy that their country was founded to escape. Christopher Hitchens. Good day, everyone. Today on Society, I will be discussing secularity, and the necessity for its wider implementation and embrasure in any civilization to be tempered by a strong socially propelled moral undertone. Before moving on to the main course, allow me to pan your vision to the United States of America, as it were, being mine and most likely your most familiar model. Without dipping too very deeply into politics, though it has its relevance in this matter, it is plain to see by the well-informed that the nation, and indeed the world over, is slowly leveling out into a less and less religious one. The previous bastions and proliferators of faith from yesteryear are today gradually fading away as scientific ventures boom. Accurate and reviewed information is becoming ever more prevalent thanks to the advent of the internet age paired with the omnipresent search engine. Simple lack of time and effort for the tedium that religious rituals demand, the clear demonstration of the holy servants of one's flavored divinity, that such acolytes are often less straight-lined than their fellows in the flock, and on. As a side effect of the eventual hewing away of the aforementioned, there becomes a vacuum in its place. Religion in its many forms and facets serve foremost to promote its own, usually strict, morality and bind together a community, and secondarily promote common laws and knowledge, with the needs for these things being filled much more efficiently, effectively, and accurately by some of the previously listed counterforces. The march of time has slowly stripped off the gilded rust of these isms and left fertile ground for new ones. This is where both the danger and opportunity lies, and where the absolute requisite of a new wave of just and Western morality must take its mantle. In the echoing ripples of this slowly gaining social vacuum, there is room for every system of thought to usurp the last. Therefore, this is where we must, as a nation and as a species, reinforce the unceasing lapping of secularism. As those whom have followed the antics of outspoken feminists and Black Lives Matter, flaming Hillary and Trump supporters, Islam-inspired terrorism, or have simply shared some inconvenient fact in an open forum, you will have seen the vast and often virulent dissent and division that arises from everyday and ordinary people on what would appear a mundane and simple judgment. While such a variety of moral metrics is not necessarily negative, the endless hodgepodge thereof speaks volumes about the immense ethical divergence which relativism has wrought with the downhill slide of the ubiquity of hardline religiosity. And so, we arrive to the conclusion that more tantalizing, radical, iniquitous, irrational, and unfettered moralities may not take advantage of this wide and willing plain and take root. It is vital that us who value liberty, justice, reason, freedom, and strength of will make grand, uncompromised, and stark motions towards supplanting those opposite and cede these values where we may. We must take our place in this momentous and fluid shifting out of mysticism and myth, and take our stand against the onslaught of the perilously ignorant, self-serving, extreme, passive, aggressive, and on and on. We must temper ourselves and those willing listeners at this rising dawn of the ultimately necessary and concrete secularity, lest we dip slowly into the grip of endless self-defeating nihilism and relativism. Thank you all for listening. Whether you found my content enjoyable or detestable, please give a thumbs up or down, share the video with others, subscribe and contribute to the discussion via my social media, join the community at our Discord server through the invite link below, and engage with your fellow watchers via the comments below that. If you'd like to support my channel, help me produce videos, and engage with you all with more frequency, or simply show your appreciation, I would petition you to become my patron via Patreon or donate via the PayPal link in the description below. The link to my Patreon page where you may accomplish this and receive rewards based on the amount donated is listed in the description just below the PayPal link. Till then, everyone, this has been Xilver with a Z.